Week number 8 with the Arizona Cardinals franchise. It is the trade deadline, so I am looking to make a trade, and some of you guys have requested some trades in the comments, so I will be looking into that today. We got some upgrade players though off the rip, as we are currently 6-1. We have Donald Roberts here at the safety position. I'm going to keep forcing zone coverage because, of course, that's all I need my safeties to play is just zone awareness tackle and +1 zone coverage for Donald Roberts. And then we got Gary Rivers here. Gary Rivers blocking utility. Let's just keep him in the scheme fit. Keep going blocking for him. He's honestly hit or miss. Sometimes he'll get a really good block, and then other times he'll just completely miss it. But I feel like that's how all blocking works in this game. We got some weekly awards here. Trey Benson, 186 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns as well last week. He had some negative receiving yards, but still, that's fine. And we are currently ranked number 2 in the conference, the 7-0 Dallas Cowboys. Completely unrealistic. 3rd best offense in points per game, 28th in passing game, but number 1 in rushing game, of course. I don't just spam run the ball unless we're leading in the 4th quarter. Why would I not run the ball when we're leading in the 4th quarter? Defensively, 21st in points per game. Our defensive passing game is the problem. It was really good last year, but this year it just hasn't really shaped up that well. And I honestly think it's because of Stephon Gilmore, and Dexter Weldon does blow coverage a lot too, but he does make up for it with an interception. Jaden Blackburn is hit or miss too. Alfonso Watson's not all that. Honestly, my team is so stacked, it seems. I have so many great safeties, especially at just depth in general there, but it doesn't feel that good. Brendan Porter broke out his very first start with us last game. Anthony Shipp here, even though he's an X Factor, he really hasn't been that good. He's constantly been on IR, just injury after injury. He doesn't feel like an X Factor when he's even on the field, so I'm going to trade Stephon Gilmore, and we're going to see what we have for the other players as well. So for the offers for B.J. Ojulari and Stephon Gilmore in a package deal, I don't want B.J. Ojulari. He's just on his final year of his contract. I don't really need him. He's not that helpful anyways. We get a halfback and a 7th-round pick that I don't need. A corner from the Commanders, which doesn't seem that bad, but Stephon Gilmore is also an 81 overall, so me trading for another 81 overall, it doesn't really make sense. I'm trying to trade up in value. Don't want a 30-year-old Adoree Jackson here. Don't really want any of this. This is just bad value in general. I can't trade for a big player like A.J. Terrell. Yes, I've already tried. Of course, that's not going to go through. I just want to see how far it will go, but we'll see if we can get someone, maybe Charvarius Ward here, who's still in the Niners instead of being on the Colts in real life, but we'll see. Maybe he's 30 years old, so we'll look at that. This is so ridiculous that this doesn't go through. Stephon Gilmore, B.J. Ojulari, a 1st, a 4th, and a 5th for a star development 88 overall Asante Samuel Jr. That is ridiculous. I'm giving up so much value, and it's not even there. That's so dumb. I'm not giving up that much value for Asante Samuel. And then 31-year-old Jalen Ramsey, I can't even trade for him because of the cap situation. You got Quinion Mitchell, Cooper DeJean. That would be unrealistic to get those guys. This thing's already unrealistic. Would I get 30-year-old? Honestly, let's just try this. I'd be cool with it if it went through. And not even close. You're kidding me. 30-year-old Charvarius Ward is worth that much in your eyes? Like, what are these trade evaluations? Can I get Tyson Campbell for something, please? I didn't think that would go through, but F it, we ball. Tyson Campbell, 86 overall, 26 years old, star development. Stephon Gilmore, I wouldn't re-sign him. Same thing with B.J. Ojulari. I'm projected to have pick 30 in the draft. Let's see how Tyson Campbell does with the Arizona Cardinals. Big trade for us. That was huge, in my opinion. You could say massive, as he is already the number 1 corner on our team. But it would be cool if he had a higher development, wearing number 31. That's cool with me. Man-to-man archetype, but he also is pretty balanced in the zone, as he's an 85 overall zone coverage as well. He seems pretty balanced. We'll see how it goes with him. I didn't expect that to honestly pull the trigger and go through, but I'm honestly cool with it. I really don't need my 1st-round pick because look at how unbelievably stacked our team is anyways. I like everything that we got here. Do I need to do anything else? Did it just readjust my entire roster? God, I hope not. And yeah, it did just readjust my entire roster. So let me go through and manually change each individual thing because the AI is just retarded. Okay, cool. So now that I got all of that fixed, I'm cool with all of that. Whitlock will just be the backup, and everything looks good. 99 overall Trey Benson with the boost. Marvin Harrison's going to be the number 2, and he's going to play in the slot as well. Then, of course, Jaden Reese will be bombing over the top. Everything else looks good. Porter's going to be the number 1. Darius Robinson's going to be the rush defensive tackle. Like everything else that we got there, we got Meredith as well as the backup safety. I like him in rotation. So apart from that, 85 overall team. It feels like we're a lot higher than that. Let's see if we can beat the 2-5 San Francisco 49ers and just look at their roster real quick. No longer have Brock Purdy, so that's probably why they're 2-5 in simulation. Grayson Bauman, as he is almost revealed for his development trait. I'm just going to cheat and look at it. Obviously, I'm not going to be changing his development trait. I just want to look at it here, and he is just going to be a star development. He doesn't seem good, doesn't seem bad. We'll see how he plays. Christian McCaffrey, they usually never hand him off the ball in simulation for some reason. Kyle Juszczyk still here in the real life as well. Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, and X Factor, that's funny. Ricky Pearsall as well, then Cowing, George Kittle, then offensive line Trent Williams, Aaron Banks, Luke here, Pooney, and then Keon Allen. We're 65 overall. Got Nick Bosa, Yatir Gross-Matos, Travis Jones here, Nelson Barnett, left outside linebacker with a triple neck, and then Fred Warner here, Dre Greenlaw still on the team, Charvarius Ward, Lenore, and then Renardo Green. Only if the team could have been maintained like this in real life, and you would have just dropped Brock Purdy and just retained everyone else. Jair Brown, superstar development, 81 overall, and then Hufanga. Wow, that'd be crazy if the Niners actually retained their team this well in real life. But anyways, apart from that, it is Monday night prime time here. Let's see if we can beat the San Francisco 49ers to advance to 7-1 here. Let's see what uniforms we got. Probably going to go with the all black here. Yeah, let's just roll with that. 1st and 10 for the Niners, immediately throwing the ball. Just use Christian McCaffrey, please. He's going to check down, and that will be a George Kittle powering to a 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2, empty backfield again. They're throwing the ball once again. I don't know why you're just not using Christian McCaffrey. I know it's a 1st and 10, but like still, dude, you have Christian McCaffrey, use him. 1st and 10 here as they will finally use Christian McCaffrey on the counter, trying to get to the outside. Nice tackle there by Dexter Weldon. 2nd and 11, tackle for a loss. 2nd and 11, empty backfield once again, immediately checking down here to Christian McCaffrey. Nice tackle there by Kenny Sears and Donald Roberts. 3rd and 2. 3rd down and 2. Looks like they will be doing play action here. I was trying to slip into that gap to get Christian McCaffrey, but it was a play action. Nice call. 1st and 10 for Brandon Ayuk. 1st and 10. What are we going to have here? Another empty backfield set, and he has too much time once again. Go after the QB. Don't switch me on to Donald Roberts. When I push in the right stick, that means to go after the QB. I didn't ask to switch on. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 here. What do we have? We got a Christian McCaffrey run. They're actually using him, but we're going to stop him with Cody Barton. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 here. What do they have? They have another Christian McCaffrey run, and it's another tackle here, and that's going to be Richard Meredith, the rookie with the tackle. 3rd and 5. 3rd down and 5. Sending a blitz here for the quarterback on the run as he will hit Brandon Ayuk in the end zone for the touchdown. Dexter Weldon kind of just stood there, didn't even contest the ball, but the Niners are going to strike first. 1st and 10, of course, we're going to hand it off here to Trey Benson. Trey Benson not with a lot of a room there. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7, back to Trey Benson again. Trey Benson, what was that block, dude, by number 77? And he's injured. What? Oh, Vic, you're just complaining. Of course I'm going to complain. Joel Bitonio, I paid you a fat bag for you to do this. Look at him. He's right in front of him. All you have to do is put your hands out and block. Ignores him. Lets me get tackled. Goes after Dre Greenlaw on the other side of the field. And then immediately after, oh, I'm injured. Yeah. Okay, buddy. Look at this. Right in his face. All you have to do is block him. Ignores him, goes after Dre Greenlaw. Oh, yeah. Here at EA, we've improved the blocking mechanics. Yeah, BS, dude. BS. 3rd down and 6 after the BS. They're going to run a screen play. Please get after your guy. Or just ignore him. Block him. You just choose not to block Fred Warner. Dislocated shoulder. You were useless regardless. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to come out here and read my blocks. You have the guys going downfield. This guy, I try to pull back and turn around so he can get his guy. Yeah, Brandon Scherf here, my other guard. He's right here. Just chip him in the shoulder. Do something. Doesn't even touch him. Doesn't even acknowledge him, runs past him, and lets me get tackled. Retarded offensive line. 1st and 10, sending a blitz on the quarterback, and he's going to be under pressure, and that will be a safety blitz there by Jaden Blackburn and Cody Barton there. 2nd and 17. 2nd and 17, pass committing the team here. What do we have? It's going to be Christian McCaffrey over the middle hit there, and Kyle Juszczyk actually gets a nice block on me. I wish my lineman would do that. 3rd and 10. 3rd down and 10, pass committing the team, of course. What do we have? Too much time, of course. He's going to check down underneath to George Kittle. Where's the flat route? Why is Jaden Blackburn playing all the way up with the safety with the corner? 1st and 10. 1st and 10 here. They will not be running the ball with Christian McCaffrey. I'm trying to get in the backfield. He has way too much time. Chase Young, what are you doing? That was Darius Robinson. He's going to slide. Darius Robinson kind of just stood there and looked at him. Didn't rush the quarterback. 2nd and 6. 3rd and 4, pass committing the team here. It's always just going to be a pass with the Niners in this playbook. I don't know what that quarterback is doing, but he runs out of time, and it's going to be Chase Young with the coverage sack there. 4th and 10 as they will punt, and that should be nearing the end of the first quarter. 1st and 10 here. We got a halfback wham. Nice blocking that time. Trey Benson leaves it down to a 2nd and 2, and that will be the end of the first quarter. 2nd and 2, right back to Trey Benson here as my lineman once again doesn't get their blocks. 3rd and 1. I know I continue to spam run the ball with Trey Benson. All my plays so far have been Trey Benson, but I believe in him to get it on the 3rd and 1. Nice block there that time by number 74. 1st and 10. They're playing down now. They're crashing their safeties down, so of course I will start bombing it over the top whenever that happens. Square has him over the top with the speed is Rondale Moore, and he's going to get him. Rondale Moore with the speed down the sideline. 1st and 10, our first big pass of the day. Let's catch him off guard here with a little bit of play action. Maybe Akeem Whitlock can get open, or I could step up in the pocket with Kyler Murray. He has a lane. He's going to take it in himself. We strike back. 7-7 game. Kyler Murray rushing touchdown. 1st and 10 after a big return down to the 50. Here comes the blitz, and down goes the quarterback. Again, it's going to be Cody Barton with his 2nd sack of the day on the linebacker blitz. 2nd and 18. 2nd and 18, pass committing the team. It's going to be a run on 2nd and 18. Regardless of that, I'm there with Cody Barton. No, that's going to be Kenny Sears. 3rd and 17 after a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 17, pass committing the team again. Got to get over the middle. Covered that. I got George Kittle over the middle, and we're going to get to him in a coverage sack. That's going to be Brandon Porter. He had a great week last week, and honestly, if Anthony Shipp comes back, I'm probably going to keep Porter in. He's honestly been doing better these past 2 games than Anthony Shipp has done his entire career. 4th and 19, 3 and out for the Niners. Play action here on 1st and 10. We got that whip route out to the outside with Marvin Harrison. He has some space. Dre Greenlaw tracks him down. 2nd and 1. 2nd down and 1. We're going back to the play action. Akeem Whitlock could have it there, but I'm going to be tackled as I throw. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, of course, we're going to go to the reliable man himself. Trey Benson easily gets the 1st and 10. 1st and 10, back to the ground game here. Trey Benson trying to find a lane. 62, doesn't get his block in time. 2nd and 7. They're running press coverage on Jaden Reese here. Let's see if he can get off his guy. Maybe even Rondale Moore. That would be sick. 2nd and 7. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, I think I got him. I think I got him with Jaden Reese. Over the top, back shoulder, Jaden Reese. Dragged down and fumbles the ball, dude. You have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. That is ridiculous. 1st and 10 for the Niners. What do you want me to do about that? I did everything I could. And it's booth reviewed. Hopefully he's dragged down. Let's see what we have here. Usually when it's booth reviewed, it's pulled back. And it is pulled back. Thank God. I would have been livid. Jaden Reese is known for dropping the ball, but fumbling on a huge play like that, I would have gone crazy there. As did he go down before? Yeah, his knee clearly hits the ground first. Yeah, he's clearly down, and then the ball comes out. But either way, big play. They are pressed up again. Let me run play action. This is the last one we scored on as well. Can I step up in the pocket again? They're not going to allow that. Could hit R1. Step up, Akeem Whitlock. There's going to be a flag on the play. What is that going to be? It is going to be illegal man downfield. 1st and 15 is what they're going to accept instead of doing 2nd and 10. Interesting call. 1st and 15 after the penalty here. I'm going to take Trey Benson on that Texas route as he's going to leave it to a 2nd and 5. Another injured offensive lineman there as well. Number 78, I believe that's Garrett Bowles. So we have 2 second-string offensive linemen in the game. 2nd and 5. We got play action here. Who is going to be? It's going to be Marvin Harrison, probably for the touchdown. Step up on it against Charvarius Ward, the man we tried to trade for, but he's not going to get it done as Marvin Harrison gets the 2nd touchdown of the day for Kyler Murray, and of course the 1st one for himself. Low re-injury risk, bruised hand, boo-hoo. Stay in the game. 1st and 10 here. What do we have? Christian McCaffrey trying to get to the outside. Couldn't get there. Cody Barton with another great tackle. 2nd and 9. Christian McCaffrey is useless today, but they're going to go back to him again as he's going to get stopped again for another 1-yard gain. Is he just not hitting the holes right? Either way, 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Pass committing the team here. What do we have? Over the middle is wide open. He chose not to take it. Gets the corner and gets the 1st down with Deebo Samuel. 1st and 10. And that will be the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. Pass committing the team. Once again, it's going to be a screen play to Christian McCaffrey, and the offensive lineman doesn't block. A good tackle from Budda Baker. 2nd and 8. Pass committing the team again. Of course, it's empty backfield. What are you doing, Budda Baker? You were in press coverage against Ricky Pearsall and got burned. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Sending a blitz here on the quarterback. He's under pressure. Deebo Samuel with the catch against number 31, Tyson Campbell, the new recruit. 2nd down and inches here. They're going to do a screen play, or was that an RPO? I think it was an RPO. 1st and 10. I guess that was forward progress. 28 seconds left. First and 10, sending a blitz here. Got Christian McCaffrey in coverage. Step up on it. Too late there. I don't know who that was. Was that Tyson Campbell again blowing coverage against Deebo Samuel? That's unfortunate. First and goal here. What are we going to have? Got this underneath on Deebo Samuel. Nobody else can get him. Got to beat him to the edge there, and I couldn't do it. Number 5 is going to get his second touchdown of the day there for the San Francisco 49ers. He's honestly not doing that bad with the rushing game. Grayson Bauman here. But, hey, 14-14 game. We get ball at half. First and 10 after half. We got a Trey Benson run, trying to read some blocks, and he fumbles the ball, and the Niners get it, of course, because the AI always wins. First and 10 for the Niners. What a start before half. Booth review. Hopefully it comes back to us, and it does. Never mind. No need to complain from me. Good stuff. 2nd and 7. I mean, there's been 2 heart attack fumbles today, but we'll see how it goes for the rest of the game. 2nd down and 7. Not going to have Rondale Moore there, but that's going to be open with Marvin Harrison. Going to take that underneath. Great block from Trey Benson. 1st and 10, Marvin Harrison. He's having a good game. 1st and 10. We got play action here. Probably Marvin Harrison on the outside. I do have him on the outside. Marvin Harrison with his 4th reception of the day. 2nd and 2. 2nd down and 2. Right back to Trey Benson here. Trey Benson leaves it to a 1st and 10. 1st and 10. I formation here. Read your blocks. Trey Benson up the field. Great block. Pancake block from number 70. I just got tackled down from behind. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. We got a stretch play. Let's move it to the opposite side of Nick Bosa, please. It's going to be DJ Dallas with a run, and there will be a flag. Of course, whenever DJ Dallas runs the ball, it's probably going to be holding, and of course, it's holding. So DJ Dallas's efforts are for naught, as we will repeat 2nd down, 2nd and 11. Trey Benson broken collarbone. That's why DJ Dallas is in the game. What do I title the video? My best player is out for the season, or I just traded for Tyson Campbell. Wow. Okay, great. 2nd and 11, DJ Dallas in the game. Of course, I'm going to start throwing the ball. What do we have here? I'm going to take that. Please just keep your feet in bounds. Does he get there? 3rd and 11. Why didn't you drag your feet? He had his feet vertical, well, horizontal in the air. I don't know what that was, but hey, I mean, still 3rd and 11 regardless. 3rd down and 11. What are we going to have that should be wide open over the middle is Trey McBride. Great catch up the field. 1st and 10. Kyler Murray still having a good day. 2 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown for Kyler Murray. We got Lewis in the game now. DJ Dallas played 2 snaps and was tired, dude. 1st and goal here. I don't know who Lewis is. He's going to get a handoff. Number 74 was blocking me instead of the defenders, but 2nd and goal. DJ Dallas is back in the game. Let's run to the opposite side of Nick Bosa, please. 2nd and goal. What do we have? DJ Dallas trying to find a lane. Gets nothing there. Trey Benson would have powered through that entire team. It would have been a touchdown. No, I'm just kidding. 3rd and goal. May sound stupid, but I'm still going to run a slip screen here with DJ Dallas. 8 yards to go. We'll see how it goes here with DJ Dallas up the field. That's going to be wide open. DJ Dallas's first touchdown, probably of the entirety of the Cardinals franchise series here, because I've had Trey Benson for so long. Should have been a Trey Benson touchdown, but hey, congrats, DJ Dallas. You get a freebie. 1st and 10 here, sending a blitz as we're not going to get there. Nice wrap-up tackle there by, is that Meredith? Again, number 32, the rookie is balling. 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6. Of course, they're going to be passing the ball here. Wide open over the middle is Deebo Samuel. They're not going to go to him. The coverage sack is going to be Chase Young once again. 3rd and 8. Chase Young is in the zone now, too. That's awesome to see. 3rd and 8. Pass committing the team. They always got Christian McCaffrey going out in motion here. What is he going to go to? Out of bounds. Throws it away. 4th and 8. I believe that's because maybe Chase Young has Fearmonger on him. I might have put Unstoppable Force, but whatever. I think that's another 3 and out for the Niners, as we will get the ball back once again. Now, even though we do not have our best player on the entire team in Trey Benson, I don't want to stray away from the run. I'm not going to be spamming it as much, especially whenever it's a 3rd and 3. I won't be tempted to run the ball with DJ Dallas or Lewis. I don't know who Lewis is, but I will still run it on 1st and 10 here. Let's see what DJ Dallas has got for us. I formation, great blocks up the middle. Not really, I was being sarcastic, but either way, 2nd and 6 for DJ Dallas, not bad. And we got Lewis in the game. I got to figure out who this guy is, dude. Solomon Lewis, maybe picked in the later rounds. I don't know who that guy is, but sure, we'll take him. Let's see what we have with him on 2nd and 6. Lewis up the field. He feels really slow. Yeah, Lewis has 87 speed. DJ Dallas 89 speed is not particularly good in any way. Trey Benson is down. Let's move up DJ Dallas just in the starting role in general, just because I do not want to deal with this right now. I do not want to deal with Lewis right now. Honestly, I'd rather have Gary Rivers as a backup power back rather than Lewis, because Lewis is not cutting it. 3rd and 3. I could go with another screen. I think they're going to figure that out. So let me just run the drag route here with Marvin Harrison, see if Rondale Moore can get down the field a little bit quicker, though. And then I should have Marvin Harrison, as they will be sending a blitz. Marvin Harrison, easy 1st and 10. 1st and 10. What are we going to have here? DJ Dallas trying to find a lane. Somehow he swerves past Fred Warner. 2nd 2nd and 5, solid run. 2nd and 5, right back to DJ Dallas. No blocking there from my right guard, I think. Awful job. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7, we got a wheel route here. I don't think that's going to work. I'm going to take Marvin Harrison. Please cut up the field. Try and fight for it. Down to the 47, 4th and 1. Can I make the field goal? You got to be kidding me with this punt crap, dude. I'm not punting on 4th and 1 in my opponent's territory. Can I make the field goal is the question. 64 yards. Is the wind against me? The wind is actually with me. I think I can hit this with Jake Bates, so let's try and sliver this in there for the team. Jake Bates puts it up on the way, and it is through. We will take a 2-score lead. I know it's 4th and 1. You should go for it, but I'll take my 2-score lead when I can get it 24-14. 1st and 10, pass committing the team here. What do we have? I had to move up the field because I saw Christian McCaffrey in motion. I'm going to have to try and get number 82 down. Big gain for the Niners. That was just a bad call by me. 1st and 10. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Arizona Cardinals without Trey Benson, 24-14. We got Mac Wilson and Gary Weber on the field, so I already know this is about to be busted. Also, why are my 2nd-string linebackers in the game here? That doesn't make any sense. We just got off a quarter break, and that will be a bad pass from the QB. 2nd and 10. As my starters are back in the game, as it should be. 2nd and 10, pass committing the team because it is an empty backfield. What are we going to have? Got Brandon Ayuk. Somebody go after the quarterback. Stop switching me on and go after the quarterback. When I push in the right stick, don't switch me on. Just target the quarterback, dude. Come on. 1st and 10 here. What are we going to have? It's going to be play action. Let's see if we can drop back. It's going to be an underneath route there to George Kittle. He leaves it to a 2nd and inches. 2nd down and inches. It will be a play action that I bid on. He has too much time. Another flat there to George Kittle. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 here on the wrong guy. Sent a blitz. Christian McCaffrey has some space. Doesn't get there. Nice tackle from Jaden Blackburn. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Run committing the team. It's going to be play action. I'm in the backfield. I think I hit the QB too late, so it will be declined and it'll probably be a touchdown anyways. No, it's actually illegal man downfield, so we got completely bailed there by Trent Williams. Thank you. 2nd down and 9. We got man coverage here. Just don't blow it. Just don't blow it. Got underneath here. Buda Baker. What was happening there? Me and Donald Roberts got caught on each other because we were both following the same route. I was trying to move with the route, and he completely just got stuck on him. That's ridiculous, dude. Watch this. Look at me get stuck on my own player. He's literally dry humping me. Like, what do you want me to do? I see the route. I start following it, and then he's he's just straight, he's straight up on there. Look at that. He's straight up grinding on me, and I get stuck. My legs are entangled with his, and I can't move because he is 10 inches deep inside me. What am I supposed to do? Now, we are in the 4th quarter with the lead. We have the ball, and the option is just to run the ball and run the clock out. Obviously, that's going to be a lot harder to do without Trey Benson, but I'm going to take what I can get here and just try to run shoe clock, try to chew this clock out. And I haven't really ran much with Kyler Murray, even though I do have a rushing touchdown, so I doubt they're going to put a QB spy on me. That could be an option, but we'll see how DJ Dallas performs. 1st and 10 here for DJ Dallas. What do we have? 74 just isn't blocking. Ignores Fred Warner again. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 going back to DJ Dallas here. Once again, you have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. It's not a running back problem. It's not a skill issue. The AI is genuinely retarded. Oh, Vic, you're showing replays too much. I have to. Look at my left guard. Is it just a left guard problem? Look. He's right there. You can make out with him. He ignores him and goes after Dre Greenlaw and starts making out with Dre Greenlaw. What is my lineman's obsession with Dre Greenlaw? Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You're right here. Block the one guy in front of you. 3rd and 7 after another BS play. Wide open is Marvin Harrison. We're going to take that route. Good stuff as I completely bully DJ Dallas. 1st and 10. Kyler Murray having a great game. Also with a rushing touchdown there. Usually don't see that from him too much. Probably going to throw a game-sealing interception for the Niners. But, probably just put that in the future because I just spoke it into existence. But it's fine. 1st and 10 here. We got DJ Dallas. Actually, great blocks that time. DJ Dallas trying to get a juke. Stays in bounds. 1st and 10. 2nd and 10 here. We got a run with DJ Dallas. DJ Dallas trying to fight his way through. 3rd and 6 makes it a little bit more manageable, and the clock keeps running. 3rd down and 6. Going to have Jaden Reese underneath just power, and he's going to drop the ball. It was a hospital pass. It's 4th and 6. I'm going for this, and I'm just going to roll out and run it with Kyler Murray. I know some people are going to be like, oh, this is cheesy. You shouldn't do that. The defensive end is playing on the outside. They do have a superstar defensive end. Let's put R1 on a drag here, and then let's try and double team. 4th down and 6. Please get your double team on the outside. X is going to be open. Please make that pass. Trey McBride. Was that a breakup or was that a drop? I don't know. The Niners have a big chance now. Yes, I am a replay goblin. Let me look at this. It was open. It was open. I wanted to step up on it. Jair Brown, did he make a great play? No, it was just another drop. I know his arm is hitting his, which is technically pass interference, but it hits him square in both of his hands. Hits him in both of his hands right here. Square right there in his hands, and he just bricks it for hands. I know Jair Brown's shoulder is in the way. Still, straight bricks for hands. Trey McBride can't catch anything. 1st and 10 here. What are we going to have? Trying to cover Christian McCaffrey. Trying to cover everything. Still goes to Christian McCaffrey. Nice tackle there, Cody Barton. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Man coverage here. What are we going to have? Probably got to double cover Christian McCaffrey. You got to step up on that sooner. That was awful. Awful. Absolutely atrocious. Let him have it. Let him have it. Awful defense. Awful defense. Let's count how many morons just missed a tackle. So we got the new addition, Tyson Campbell. So excited to blow my 1st round pick on him. Not only misses the breakup, misses the tackle. So 1 missed tackle, 2 missed tackle, 3 missed tackle by Donald Roberts. What are we doing? 4 missed tackle. And then I just give up. Oh my gosh, 4 missed tackles on 30-year-old Deebo Samuel is egregious, dude. 2 minutes left. We got a 1st and 10. Of course, I'm going to have to drive down the field here. So what do we have on our first play here? I'm going to start it slow. And of course, Kyler Murray's height prevents the ball from getting to my check down. And oh my God, you can't make this up, dude. I'm going to lose it. 2nd and 10, running a screen because it seems to be the only pass play that actually works for us. Please get your block. Thank you. Get out of bounds, DJ Dallas. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, they're running press here. I don't really like what I have. I'm just going to go to the flat here in Lewis, trying to get some space. Ooh, Lewis with the move there. 1st and 10, 2-minute warning. Good stuff, Lewis. 1st and 10, yes, I'm running the ball with DJ Dallas. Not really the best move considering I forgot how retarded my offensive line is. 2nd and 8. 3rd down and 8. That's going to be wide open over the middle. That's going to be Jaden Reese with a big 1st down. I'm going to take my first time out. 1:12 left. 1st and 10. We got another screen play here with DJ Dallas. Dump it off to him. Please get your block. Thank you. Trying to get a juke with DJ Dallas, and he does get it. Bounces off a guy. 2nd and 2. Let's run a hurry up. I know it technically doesn't make it faster, but I don't really care. 2nd down and 2. Going to be looking for Jaden Reese. Don't do that. Well. Who would have thought that Vic spoke it into existence when I'm mid-throw and I say, don't throw that, and I throw it anyways. Vic spoke it into existence that he's going to throw the game-sealing interception. My favorite. And it's just like the Buccaneers game where I just completely sold at the end of the game. Our 2nd loss of the season. It's not that big of a deal. Tyson Campbell, low-key sucked. He wasn't doing that bad until that one play that literally won them the game. That play won them the game. Oh my gosh, dude. It's just one thing after another. Broken collarbone. 2 of my starting offensive linemen got injured. All of my offensive linemen are retarded. And yes, I did sell there at the end. And even though, the Niners 75 overall quarterback almost had a perfect pass rating, that was ridiculous. Nobody played well. Benson, 10 rushes, 10 attempts for 46 yards, 4.6 per carry. DJ Dallas, 2.6 per carry. Did not do well at all. I know everyone's going to be like, oh, look, you can't function without Trey Benson. I'm still 6-2. Let me cook. But that was bad, dude. Marvin Harrison, 74 yards, 7 receptions, and a touchdown. He had a good game. That was just so frustrating. Solomon Lewis with an upgrade. Wow, how helpful to the team. Not. So that's going to be our 2nd loss of the season. Boo-hoo. It's not that big of a deal. 6 weeks, that's it for a broken collarbone? It should have been way longer than that. I thought he was going to be out for the season. Broken ribs for Anthony Shipp. So 2 of our X factors are down. Anthony Shipp isn't really an X factor. Doesn't feel like it at all. But Trey Benson being gone for 6 weeks blows, but I'm glad that we're at least going to get him back. I for sure thought he would be out for the rest of the season, but fine with me. Tyson Campbell just blowing that one play really just screwed it up for me. Before, he really wasn't doing that bad. He allowed 2 catches against Deebo Samuel, but that was awful. Here to face the 3-4 Rams the next week, another division rival. For the player upgrades, honestly, I'm just going to auto-upgrade all these guys. Might as well just start looking in free agency for my next running back. Jerome Ford is here, 91 speed. All these other guys, 91 speed for Zamir White. Honestly, I'm just going to pull the trigger on this. Jerome Ford is going to be our starting running back until we get Trey Benson back, so I'm cool with that. So it just made Jerome Ford the starting running back at all positions. He's wearing number 37. Don't really mind that. Unfortunate, again, that we lost Trey Benson for now. I'm just glad that, he's not gone for the entirety of the season. But yeah, it is what it is. Bad loss by me. Game-sealing interception. Typical me play. I'm not surprised even by my own doings. But apart from that, guys, I thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully it goes better next week. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.